So I just wanted to apologize for being MIA for the last couple weeks. I don't know if many of you saw my Facebook post on my beauty page, but I just started my last semester of college. And I've been really focusing on that and making sure that I started off right with, actually doing the assignment. I also started a new job at Metropolitan Salon and Spa, and for those of you in the La Crosse area, you may know that it is a pretty big salon in La Crosse and in Holman, and I was fortunate enough to get the front desk job with customer care there, and I have been wanting to get in the salon business forever. As you may know, I'm obsessed with beauty. I love hair and makeup and fashion and everything that makes a woman feel and look beautiful. So I am so glad to finally get in the industry that I've been wanting to get for forever. It is a stepping stone to where I want to be someday, and I think this is the happiest I've ever been with a job so far, and I am just absolutely loving it. I love everyone that I work with, and segue into why I'm doing a hair tutorial for you today is because I'm putting my hair in the hands of one of the girls that I work with, Jen. And Jen's amazing. She is really, really good at cutting short length. So I have decided, I have been contemplating this for a while, that I want to cut my hair short. And I know a lot of you may be really, really scared by cutting your hair short. I know I have always been, but I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I'm really content with who I am, and my hair isn't as much a security blanket for me anymore as it used to be. So I've kind of blossomed into who I want to be, and I'm pretty confident with who I am. And I think that I'm ready for a new haircut. Now that I'm married, I want a little bit more of a mature look to make me not look like I'm 12 years old like everyone thinks I am. So I have thought about it for a really long time, and I have finally decided to cut my hair short tomorrow. And I'll just pop a picture of the inspiration that I'm going to be bringing into Jen tomorrow. But I really like the short textured look, and I think that I can pull it off. So we'll see. I hope so. People have been telling me I can pull it off, but I guess the real test will be tomorrow when I get out of that chair and my hair is cut a lot shorter. I'm putting my life into Jen's hands, so I trust her completely. She's amazing, and I cannot wait to get my hair cut tomorrow. I'm hoping that I don't regret it, but you know what? It's just hair. I can pop some biotin in every single day, double my dosage, and my hair thankfully grows pretty fast. So if I absolutely hate it, which I'm not planning on, I don't think I will, I can, work with it, and I'll get used to it. It'll probably be a shock right away. I'm kind of mentally preparing myself for it to be like the biggest shock of my life, because like I've said, I've never had short hair. I'm kind of talking about hair like it's like cutting off a limb, but it is for you ladies who've had long hair and have cut it. It is a really big step, because it is like another limb. It's your baby. You've been with it forever. So I'm rambling, so I'm gonna stop. I asked you guys if you wanted a hair tutorial before I cut my hair, and everyone that responded said yes. So this is it. This is I don't do a lot to my hair. This is natural. This is, what is this? I wash my hair probably every 3 days, depending on if I work out or not, which, girl, I haven't been lately. But I know a lot of you have been asking how I get the beachy waves. I'm just gonna stop talking now because I feel like I've been talking forever. So I'm probably gonna have to cut. I'll have this out of here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Don't laugh, I don't know how to use a curling iron, so I use a curling wand. This is, I believe, a 1.5 inch That looks like a 1.5 inch. And it's super simple. I think it comes with a glove, but I don't use the glove because I've been doing it for a really long time. And all it has is just a flip switch button. So it goes to just one temperature, which is a safe temperature. I don't really like choosing temperatures because most of the time it can go way higher than is healthy for your hair. So anyways, I use this, I just turn this on, I plug that in, and I let that heat up. And why I let that heat up, never forget this, because my hair tends to be dry. I always put my Tresemme Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray, and I spread that all over my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Flip my head over, make sure I get underneath, and even sometimes when I go layer by layer, I spray it again because I am really anal about making sure that I have heat protectant on my head. Sometimes I section off my hair, so I do 3 different sections. I do the bottom, then I put another section down, and then I put another section down. But since my hair is kind of wavy right now, I don't like to do my full head of hair because I feel like that doesn't look as natural when you curl every single strand of hair. So I like to curl every other strand of hair or just add some waves here and there into it. What I do is I like to start from the back, and I take a piece of hair, like about an inch section, you can see that, and I just put my iron like this, my curling wand like this, and you always want to make sure you point it down, and I just wrap the hair around, and I like to leave about an inch of hair at the end because this creates a more natural look, and you're not killing your ends with all that heat, so you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here, but not killing your hair. And then you literally only have to leave that on for like 5 seconds because this bad boy is hot. And then I like to pull that, and there's the curl. Okay, and then with another piece of hair, I take the next piece and I do the opposite. Now I put it in front. See, before I put it in back and flipped it backwards, now I'm gonna flip it front. And what that does is that it creates a more natural flow to your hair. A little bit of space then. And then I just hold it and squeeze it because that cools it off, and once it cools, it stays better. Just like that, and then I just pull it a little bit. And what was I saying? So I went like this for the first one, and then I went forward with the second one. And the reason why you do that is because people with naturally curly hair, their curls don't go in the same direction. They're kind of very twist and turn in different ways. So you want to do the same effect with your own hair. It's going to go one back again. And I don't really put it close to my head. I don't like to put it right towards my roots. I like to start the curl further down and then hold that hair out.
Cause she's just under the upper hand. She go mad for a couple grams, and she don't wanna go outside.
And don't hold it too long because that can create a tighter curl if you hold it for longer too. And it all depends on the section of the hair too. Like, you could go even smaller than this and you get smaller curls. You could go bigger than this and get bigger curls. I'm just going to go ahead and do this throughout the top layer of my hair, and then I'm going to show you how I do my bottom pieces. Alright, I'm going to show you quick how to do the bangs. Now, I have really, really long bangs. I don't even know if you can call these bangs. This is probably how short my hair will be tomorrow. But this is the bang area. Section these in 2. And then you want to make sure that both of these go back. The whole reason about bangs is to frame your face, and you want them to flow into your hair. So you don't want them falling in your face. So do this with both of them. I keep a pretty large section away from my scalp. And then I just kind of do that. And I'm gonna keep going with the other. Then I'm gonna keep going with the. Then I'm gonna keep going with the top layer on the other side of my head. So I just kind of section this off like that. I'm just going to do the same thing as I did before. And with the bottom, I really don't get close to the root because it's gonna get straightened anyways by the weight of the top layer. So I just focus mainly on the ends of the hair and just making sure that it gets a little bit of a wave so it focuses in on that. Okay, so that's it. So there are still some pieces that are straight, but for the majority there's a little bit of a wave in every single piece of hair, whether it be natural or curled. So then I just like to run my fingers through my hair and kind of poof it up and kind of piece apart those curls so they're not so curly. And sometimes I even like to whip my hair over my head because I feel like that adds more volumes and separates the curls more. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's pretty much all that I do, and then I go ahead and run some hairspray through this. But I just use a night to day control hairspray, and this is from Toni&Guy. I don't know if you can see that, but this was originally I think like $20, but it came down to $11. And then it came down to $6. So I have heard of Toni&Guy before, and when I saw this on the clearance shelf in Target and it was only $6, I had to snag this because I was like, this probably is really good hairspray if it's from Toni&Guy. And it is. I absolutely love it. I know a lot of people have talked about the L'Oreal hairnet. Oh, L'Oreal Elnett. And I'm out of this. This is the extra strong hold because my hair is thick, so it tends to, so the curls tend to fall out. But this is really good. This is an expensive drugstore product. This is probably $13.99, I think, for a drugstore hairspray. But a lot of professionals do use this hairspray, and I think it's awesome. I think that it holds hair really well, but it really doesn't smell that good. So I was kind of glad when I ran out of that because then I could try something new, and I was really happy that I could find this Toni&Guy because I love the way it smells and it really holds my hair all day long. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray that in there. And when I do it, I just kind of like to fluff it up at the same time. And I do the other side. There, then you have huge, big hair. Now I'm looking at my hair like, what am I gonna do with short hair? It's okay, I'm excited. Hair grows. It'll be good. I can reminisce on the long hair through this video. Then if you need a little extra lift at the top of your hair, I always grab for this. This is the Osis Dust It Texture Mattifying Powder. And this is what it says. It just looks like this on the top, and just a texturizing powder. And you go ahead and you tap it into the roots, and then you just kind of finger your hair through there and just kind of lift it up. And it really does an amazing job. I love it. It's awesome. I was never really good at teasing before, and it kind of segued me into being good at teasing. So I actually get this at Metropolitan, the salon that I work at now, because that's where I got my haircut before I got a job there. So my stylist recommended this, and I have loved it ever since, and it's lasted a really long time. So along with that Dust It, I like to use this. This is called a Tangle teaser, and I'm sure you can see all the hair that is sticking out of it. But this is a Tangle teaser, and it's really good at getting the snarls out of your hair, and kind of like sometimes I even run it through my curls to like soften them up. But it's really good at teasing your hair too, and I feel like this Tangle teaser should be called Teasing for Dummies, because I think that it does such an amazing job with teasing. You really don't even need to know how to tease your hair correctly, because this pretty much does the whole job for you. At the roots, you just kind of rub this up and down. And look at that. I do it to the other side. That just adds like an extra lift and volume to my hair, because I like huge, voluminous hair, and the only way I found that I can achieve it is with good hairspray, texturizing powder, and a Tangle teaser. Anyways, so those are my tips and tricks how to get some beachy waves. So like I said, I'm getting my hair cut short tomorrow, and I am planning on doing a video afterwards to show you guys exactly how it looks and how I plan on styling it and everything. So if I don't go through with it, I won't have a video. But it's on the books at Metropolitan that I'm scheduled tomorrow, so it's happening. I wanted to make sure that I got this hair tutorial in before I chop the locks off. So I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions about anything about this hairstyle or about hair in general, I can answer them to the best of my ability. And if you want to get them down in the comment box before I go into my hairstylist tomorrow, I can definitely ask Jen any of the questions that you have with your hair. And she is so knowledgeable at everything that I'm sure she'll have an answer for you. Also, if you like the way that my hair looks and will look when I get it cut tomorrow, you guys can call Metropolitan and request Jen, and maybe I'll answer the phone because I'm the front desk. But she's amazing. She's a level 5. We have 7 different levels at Metropolitan, and price goes up with experience and demand of time. So stay tuned for a video on my short haircut. And please be nice if you don't like it, because more than likely I'll still be adjusting to it, so please be kind. But yeah, if you guys like this video, then just give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time guys, I'll see you later. Bye!